Meghan was treated differently as first black person working in the royal C-suites. American civil rights activist and political figure Al Sharpton said Meghan Markle was treated differently because she was the first black person in the royal family to work in an executive position. He said she was treated differently after her beautiful wedding to Harry because she was black and working in the C-suites. Mr. Sharpton, speaking to the hosts of Good Morning Britain on Tuesday, defended the Sussexes' claims Meghan didn't receive as much support from the palace as other royals when she was a senior member of the firm. He spoke about the couple's 2018 wedding, explaining that it seemed to have been universally celebrated, but soon after, Meghan became the victim of racism. He said, "I think when they were married it was a beautiful day. And people were celebrating how, you saw this woman of color now in the royal family, gospel songs were sung at the ceremony and the Queen sitting there. And the reaction was so much acrimony. And just looking to treat her differently. And people who, whether you were in the UK or around the world, they are always treated differently, understood what Meghan was going through." He went on, "It was somebody black working in the C-suites for the first time, claiming the Duchess was the first black person to hold an executive position in the firm." The minister added, "And they treat you differently. I think she became a symbol not of her own making." The Reverend also criticized Jeremy Clarkson's article in the Sun newspaper, in which he said he hated Meghan on a cellular level, and dreamed of her being paraded naked through British towns, while crowds chanted "shame" and threw lumps of excrement at her. Mr. Sharpton described the article as mean-spirited. Clarkson has since apologized and claimed to have emailed Harry and Meghan on Christmas Day to apologize for his strange remarks. He also claimed he wasn't sexist and abhor violence towards women. Sharpton didn't appear to accept his apology, telling the host people can apologize for things they've said, but what makes you feel that you can say that in the first place? And I think that in many ways they exposed what was already there. And then people try to blame Meghan for they are being exposed. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex told Oprah Winfrey in their infamous 2021 interview that an unnamed family member had expressed concern about their son, Archie's skin color before he was born. Oprah asked Meghan, "They were concerned that if he were too brown, that would be a problem? Are you saying that?" Markle replied, "If that's the assumption you're making, I think that feels like a pretty safe one, which was really hard to understand, right?" But during his recent press blitz to promote his new book, Spare, Harry claimed he never accused his family of being racist but insisted the comments made about his son's skin color were unconscious bias within.